Vedantism Part 8. I have finished what I had to say about our religion. I will end by reminding you of the one pressing necessity of the day. Praise be to Vyasa, the great author of the Mahabharata, that in this Kali Yuga, there is one great work. The tapas and other hard yogas that were practiced in other yugas do not work here. What is needed in this yuga is giving, helping others. What is meant by dan, the highest of gifts is the giving of spiritual knowledge. The next is the giving of secular knowledge, and the next is the saving of life, and the last is giving food and drink. He who gives spiritual knowledge saves the soul from many and many a birth. He who gives secular knowledge opens the eyes of human beings towards spiritual knowledge, and far below these ranks all other gifts, even the saving of life. Therefore, it is necessary that you learn this and note that all other kinds of work are of much less value than that of inspiring spiritual knowledge. The highest and greatest help is that given in the dissemination of spiritual knowledge. There is an eternal fountain of spirituality in our scriptures, and nowhere on earth except in this land of renunciation do we find such noble examples of practical spirituality. I have had a little experience of the world. Believe me, there is much talking in our lands, but the practical man of religion who has carried it into his life is here and here alone. Talking is not religion. Parrots may talk. Machines may talk nowadays, but show me the life of renunciation, of spirituality, of all suffering, of love infinite. This kind of life indicates a spiritual man. With such ideas and such noble practical examples in our country, it would be a great pity if the treasures in the brain and hearts of all these great yogis are not brought out to become a common property of everyone, rich and poor, high and low. Not only in India, but they must be thrown broadcast all over the world. This is one of our greatest duties, and you will find that the more you work to help others, the more you help yourself. The one vital duty incumbent on you, if you really love your religion, if you really love your country, is that you must struggle hard to be up and doing with this one great idea of bringing out the treasures from your closed books and delivering them over to their rightful heirs. And above all, one thing is necessary. For ages, we have been saturated with awful jealousy. We were always getting jealous of each other. Why has this man a little precedence and not I? Even in the worship of God, we want precedence. To such a state of slavery have we become. This is to be avoided. If there is any crying sin in India at this time, it is this slavery. Everyone wants to command and everyone wants to obey, and this is owing to the absence of that wonderful brahmacharya system of yore. First learn to obey, the command will come by itself. Always first learn to be a servant, and then you will be fit to be a master. Avoid this jealousy and you will do great works that have yet to be done. Our ancestors did most wonderful works, and we look back upon their work with veneration and pride. But we also are going to do great deeds and let others look back with blessings and pride upon us as their ancestors. With the blessings of the Lord, everyone here will yet do such deeds and will eclipse those of our ancestors, great and glorious as they may have been.